the concept that started the show basically was sports. We wanted to, inside track on sports, and now we've evolved into drinking, and drinking and sports just work hand in hand.
Then we kind of tossed aside sports and just did whatever we wanted to do.
But bold sports predictions for upcoming new year, the kind of way we started this Dad's Rank Things thing, and this would be our 4th year of doing it. So this is bold sports predictions heading into the year 2023. As you know us, sometimes we dive straight into the details, and other times we skirt away and make things our own, and we do that same thing with the bold sports predictions.
Yeah, we do. I'm a little weird on mine, and Jones thinks I'm very strange, but that's okay.
Recap last year. Always recap. Tyler got one half right, because he said that Zion Williamson would lead the Pelicans to the playoffs. Did do that, but the second half of his prediction was that Zion Williamson would join Weight Watchers as a sponsor, which did not happen. Probably should have. Probably should have. Because he bulked up in the offseason.
He could
not
have.
in a good way.
And then he'd still be a good candidate to,
Yeah, but he did get the Pelicans right in the playoffs. So we got 1 out of 6 predictions correct last year.
That's good. Good for us. That's usually our number.
Yeah, that's true. But 1 out of 6 is about on average for us. My number 3, and I always try to have a realistic play and then a kind of non-realistic play, but this has got 3 parts. 1, Tom Brady is going to lead the Bucks to the Super Bowl, and they're going to win the Super Bowl.
I feel like you bet this every year.
This is true. You can bet on it every year, probably. That's a plus $2,500, by the way, right now, Bucks to win the Super Bowl. Second part is that then Tom Brady retires after winning the Super Bowl for the last time. Part number 3, he then marries Kim Kardashian. So
nice twist.
Wins the Super Bowl, retires.
What are the odds on that one?
Yeah, he's divorced now. He's got free time.
That's true. Yeah. I like that one. All right, and I feel like he bets on Tom Brady win the Super Bowl every year. It's a staple, and every once in a while you're going to get one right. So my number 3 is, despite Gio Reyna's mom emailing the United States Soccer Federation complaining about her kids' playing time and lack of oatmeal cream pies post-game snack-wise, the U.S. women's team will make a run for the World Cup women's title, but they will fall short, and they will finish in 3rd place.
3rd place, okay.
Took a while to get to that prediction, didn't it, Jones?
Well, I laugh because every single year, this is 4 straight years, you've made some sort of prediction about United States soccer, and it never happens. It never pans out. Last year, you bet that the men's team would make it to the final round of 8. Now, they did make it to 16. Right? So
I was this close.
Previous year, you bet the U.S. would win the Olympics. Which didn't even make the Olympics in that year. But
I support my country,
that's
Jones.
True. You are patriotic, what you said last year, too. You are patriotic. So,
do you know this Gio Reyna story?
I had no idea. You mentioned oatmeal cream pies, which is one of my favorite cookies. So
I'd like to get your opinion on this. Okay, so Gio Reyna, he's kind of like the prodigy player for the United States men's team. He didn't play pretty much the whole tournament.
Okay.
Right? And there was a lot of speculation about why he did or did not play in the World Cup. Well, it comes to find out, his mom had turned, I don't know what the order this all happened in, but some people are saying she was like blackmailing the coach and saying like, if you don't play my kid, I'm going to go to the federation with this information I have about you.
Okay, kind of like a school board and stuff, yeah.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So what happened was she ultimately went to the U.S. Soccer Federation and said, here's this information. Greg Berhalter assaulted a woman, and here's what happened. They investigated. This is the coach, right? This is the coach. They investigated. Okay. Turns out he and his girlfriend / fiance at the time in college, when he was in college,
it's a while back,
were drunk or whatever, and outside of the bar, he kicked her.
Oh.
Okay. He married that person.
Oh.
They have 4 kids.
Happy ending.
They just celebrated their 25th wedding anniversary.
Nice. So great blackmail.
But this was a whole investigation about this. It's like, like 20 years ago, I'm sure my wife probably, pushed me around or something, and it is what it is. Like, we're still married, like it happens. And this is happening. And so, like, I can't believe you didn't play my kid. I'm gonna take this because I know this about you, and take it to the boss.
Yeah, you kicked him 20 years ago, whatever the case is.
Right.
What's this oatmeal cream pies, though? You hit me with oatmeal cream pies.
Yeah, I was trying to find a way to, I don't know what post-game snacks they give out at the World Cup, but I'm sure her mom's complaining about the post-game snacks.
I thought that was a real thing. I was like, shit,
no,
I need some of those oatmeal cream pies.
I'm sure Little Debbie would happily, if you want to sponsor our show, we'll take you on, Little Debbie. We love you guys. Number two. Pickleball gets a contract with ESPN.
Nice. I
Yep,
like it. I like to watch
I think that's
pickleball.
going to happen. And then the first game is going to be Kevin Durant's team because he's a high-profile owner of a pickleball professional team.
Really? I didn't know that.
And so is Heidi Klum.
Ooh.
Yep. So
There's some
their
celebrities into
right.
it
So
then.
their teams will be able to play. The owners will be there. Before the game starts, my prediction is that Kevin Durant will go to social media and he will troll Heidi Klum, and he will say awful, terrible, even racist things about her. And no one will care, and it's okay. You got to leave Kevin alone. He does whatever he wants to do, and he becomes the prima donna that everyone allows him to be. But pickleball takes off.
Okay, I think one part of that prediction will come true. I think Kevin Durant will troll somebody on
troll.
Twitter, regardless of who it is.
And there's a good chance it could be Heidi
Klum.
Klum.
It could be, but that will come true. I don't know about pickleball being on ESPN though, but that's,
Just wait.
That's a wait and see, and I would like to see pickleball on ESPN. Then you get to root for teams and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
High-profile owners. I heard LeBron's interested. Never know.
All right, my number 2 is about LeBron. I have
What a
LeBron
transition.
I have a LeBron pick every single year. But-
LeBron, Brady. The last one's probably about Gronk or something. Who knows?
All right, my number 2 isn't that LeBron will win the championship, because obviously it's not going to happen this year. But my number 2 is that the Lakers will trade LeBron to the Knicks. Second part of that, Bronny James, his son, will sign with Ohio State. And the third part, James Harden finally shaves his beard.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's been years. It's been
That's a
15,
bold-
It's been 15 years. Since
That's a
it came
bold
out.
prediction.
So LeBron James to the Knicks, I think, is viable because the Lakers are looking to trade him. He's made it pretty clear that he doesn't want to be mediocre anymore in the same place. So,
Bronny to Ohio State. Not too crazy.
his dad's from Ohio, so
Harden shaving the beard.
Yeah, that's probably the most least probable out of all of those. But I would love to see James Harden without a beard. Have you seen him when he was back in college at Arizona State
been a long
without
time.
a beard? It was nasty.
been a long
It's
time.
shocking. It's like Rick Ross
I
without a
feel
beard.
like we talked about on this show Lincecum cutting his hair at one point, the Giants closer, because we thought that he was sucking and he needed a rebranding.
Yeah,
I think we were
something
and I think he did it.
Yeah,
he
correct.
eventually did
Yes,
it. We said
yes.
that's a good suggestion, and maybe this is a rebranding that he needs.
Could be. All right, my number 1, and it has to deal with sports betting because Tyler and I love to bet on sports. So Pete Rose will finally be allowed to be inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Whoa.
There was a letter he just wrote about a month and a half ago, middle of November, to the new baseball commissioner, and said, "Hey, my time, I've served my time. I'm ready to be inducted to the Hall of Fame." And then the commissioner kind of left it open. It's like, you're still banned from baseball from coming back and coaching and advising all those different things, but kind of left it open for the Hall of Fame. So I think this is the year that he does it.
Wow.
Sidebar to that, did you know Pete Rose was the very first person to bet on sports in the state of Ohio just a few days ago? January 1st, it was legalized. He was the very first person to bet on sports in Ohio. Congratulations to Pete Rose. You know what the bet was? He bet on the Reds to win the World Series. And who knows, maybe he wins.
You know what? This is his problem. He
just feeds into it.
he has a great letter to try to get back in, and then he publicizes the fact that he's a degenerate, and that's why they kept him out in the first place. He's never getting in. This guy's.
You don't think he's
crazy.
getting? You don't think he's ever getting in? Never.
No.
The-
Get him out of here.
The league hits leader never gets
good player.
into
He
the
deserves
Hall
to
of
be,
Fame.
but get him out of here.
All right.
That's like saying Calvin Ridley's getting in.
I don't think he wins just because of his playing. But
Oh, sure. Good point. Good point. My number one's a pretty simple one.
Okay.
The XFL returns. The XFL is canceled after a year.
yeah,
For the 10th time in its inception, conception, birth, death.
that was our first episode that we ever had on Dad's Rank Things. We tried to name the XFL team from St. Louis.
That's right.
What the team name would be. And
that.
yeah, what happened to that? To nowhere.
Yeah, Battlehawks, was that
Battlehawks,
XFL?
correct, yeah, correct, yeah.
So, but it's gonna start and stop. I don't even need the funny prediction. Like that's
But
just
then-
what's gonna happen.
That will probably come true.
Not
That's
so
the one
bold.
out of the 6.
Not so bold
that will-
prediction.
yeah.